Hi friends, SunnyJJ here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to come back from a really rough start in Pokemon Unite. I think this is a huge gap in the player-based knowledge because a lot of people, when they start to lose, when they start to get behind, they just want to surrender, but honestly games are not lost most of the time until pretty much the end of the game. You can always have a chance to make a good push and keep going. So first thing I want to point out while I'm jungling here is that my team comp is really bad. This is a 2K solo queue game in Master Rank, and I have Ralts, Eldegoss, Gible, and Rowlet. So not a single Pokemon, save for Eldegoss, is even supposed to be in the lane here. So we knew going in, just even as the game started, that this was going to be a rough one. Alright, I'm getting level 5 here. And I'm just trying to position myself so that if we pick a good fight, I can come and help the team out. And right away, my Rowlet takes this opportunity to try to score 9 points. This is a mistake because, okay, there we go. He's coming back. So he's going to get wailed on by these two. And so I step in to try to help. But you can see that, he's not really participating. The Gible was over there getting the crab. So my first gank goes horribly. And I'm level 5. I'm actually probably lower level than their Duraludon, who's their bottom laner. So that's how this match is starting. Like I said, as rough as they come. So I don't go back into the lane. I immediately go and I get my next rotation of jungle. This is the first mistake that a lot of people make. They, have a bad early gank and they're like, okay, I'm just going to come back in the lane. I'm going to try again. And what you should really do is take your level advantage. As jungler in this game, you get a ton of experience for free. So that's what I would recommend you do. Just go back, get all of the experience in your jungle, and then try a second gank when it's possible. So, okay, we've got Haunter here. He's level 6 and 3/4, and I'm also level 6 and 3/4, so the levels aren't looking too bad here. And I'm just trying to find somebody that I can kind of pick a fight with. If I can get somebody on their own, I think that would be a really good situation for me. So trying to do that, and then in lieu of that, I'm looking at this crab because it gives me level 7. Always look for your break points. That's another really good piece of advice. So I get a level at level 7 that gives me a new move. So that's what I'm going to play towards. I try to contest this middle Ladino, but I don't get it, and you can see that their lane, Duraludon, is a higher level than me. So already this fight's kind of looking sketchy. Kirlia didn't rotate, and neither did Eldegoss, so we're 3v3 so far. And the other two Pokemon in my lane, Decidueye and Garchomp, neither of which have evolved, are just, and the Rowlet hasn't even evolved for the first time, they're just not going to be able to do anything in that fight. So here I kind of recognize, based on what we have available, that's already lost. So I'm not going to go and participate in a dread fight that I think I have no shot of winning, but they've broken bottom goal, and I'm just going to get every single piece of experience. This is actually another reason why I think people don't play well when they're behind, is because I think they get kind of bored farming, and I get that. Like, it's not the most interesting part of the game for sure to just go and get farm, but it is what makes you win. So if, winning is something that you have fun doing, then when you're behind, you have to farm. Like, that's just the reality of the game. So, alright, so we have this Rotom. I'm just kind of looking to pick a fight here. Again, a fight that I think I can win. I have my Unite move up, so that might be something I'm interested in doing if it gets dicey, but yeah, there's 3 members of the enemy team over there, and only 2 of us, and we're lower level, so I'm not trying to die for no reason. But yeah, just trying to fight as much as I can for any of this experience. I see that my team started to show up, so looking to kind of poke, and they back off, so that's good. Looks like that Gengar on the minimap starts to go towards my bottom buff, and so I take note of that, and I'm like, okay, can I get there in time? The answer is no. So we lose 1 buff there, but again, look at our minimap. There's so many Audinos on our side of the map, right? We haven't broken any of their goals. All of the experiences on our side of the map, they have to come get it from us. So the thing you do in this position is you farm. As a general rule, if you are a Pokemon that fully levels up and you are not fully leveled by 5 minutes, you have done something really, really, really wrong. So just think about that. If you're ever playing Garchomp and you're not level 9 by the 5 minute mark, you are severely underleveled and you just need to go farm if you're going to help your team at all. And by the second Dread, every single member of your team should have your Unite move. So if you don't have your Unite move and you see the second Dread timer going, that's another big mistake that you can make. Okay, so I go ahead and Unite here. I'm trying to get some kills off early, snowball the momentum so that my team can win this Dread. All of our members are actually fully leveled here, which is amazing. My solo queue team actually ended up farming really hard to make sure that they have this advantage. And that's really important because now all of a sudden we stand a chance in this fight. So we get that Dread, perfect. And now we're actually in a really good position because our entire team relies on Pokemon that are really good in the late game, and we have all of them fully evolved. So even though the game has been going pretty terribly up until this point, this is a real turning point in the game. You can see that I'm the jungler. I'm about to hit level 13, I think, with this next set of Audinos. And it looks like a lot of the rest of my team is pretty healthy as well. So that's good. We lose this Rotom. That is completely fine. I actually prefer, in a lot of instances, not to take Rotom, because if there's farm on the map, always prioritize the farm, you guys. Always prioritize the farm. And the second reason I like to have the opponents have that Rotom is because a lot of people overextend and they misplay, and it gives you a ton of experience to just kill the opposing Pokemon. So that was, kind of my thought process there. I was like, okay, great, there's tons of experience to get. I'm going to go get it, and I'm just going to deal with the Rotom when it comes to our base, and hopefully we can take a fight that we're favored in and win. So yeah, I'm just looking for any piece of experience on the map. That Eldegoss gives me that Leaf Tornado. Thanks, bud. But yeah, I should, even though this game, again, had pretty much as bad of a start as you could possibly imagine, I've hit level 14 pretty handily. And so now I'm really posed to be able to help carry the late game team fight, which is exactly where you want to be. I'm looking at the bottom. There's a Dread coming up, but there's also just this Ninetales messing with my Eldegoss, and I know that Eldegoss isn't really a character that can deal with that very well. So I went down to go help him, and I should be able to get that kill. Nice. Perfect. We get another kill. And there's this Dread. This Dread actually doesn't matter that much. I would like us not to go for it because it's just an easy way to to throw the map. But, they don't press us too hard. We get it. That's nice. All right, we're nearly 15. I'm looking at the Decidueye in front of me. It looks like it's level 13. My Gardevoir is level 14. So all of a sudden, our team is really strong. It's full of these very powerful Hyper Carry Pokemon that can do well in this team fight. So, yeah, this Duraludon, he's just trying to flip the objective, basically. And I'm just trying to kill everybody on the opposing team so that even if they get it, it doesn't matter. We end up getting it, nice. And in the process, I end up killing, I think, 3 members of their team. So we get a full team wipe, and all of a sudden we go and we score. Even though we hadn't killed a single one of their bases before Zapdos, look at the position we're in. We have, I think every single member of our team score. It's a 500-point swing. And now we can just go back and defend, and we're in a really comfortable position here. So, again, a game we were losing the entire time. And even if we hadn't won that Zapdos, it would have still been totally fine. I'm just getting farm here because it gives me my Unite move, so if there's a big fight, I can help carry, and it also just gives me the buffs. That's good, so just generally a good idea. So I can see there's a lot of them bottom, but there's still a chance that somebody shows up like that. So just cleaning up anybody who shows up, and full team wipe. So that's the game. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you guys have a little bit of tips and tricks in your kit for the next time you have a game that starts off really rough. Losing the first Dread's not a big deal. Losing your goal zones is not a big deal. Farm your experience, pick good fights strategically, and you can win. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one. Take care. Bye bye.